Go ahead.
Okay, so today we are going to be talking about the butterfly throw. I am using a Hero 235 Extra. It's Sarah Carson's little logo on it. Hi, Sarah. I stole this from Mandy's bag. All right, cool. So we're gonna talk about a couple different grips and releases for a butterfly throw. So a butterfly throw is when it has a coin toss type of flutter to it, like that. And these are used in all sorts of different ways. You could throw a passing butterfly, you could throw it as a vault, you could throw it as a dog catch. They're very difficult for dogs to catch. Some dogs don't ever really get good at catching these, and some dogs catch them very well. So if you have a dog that naturally catches a butterfly well, I highly suggest you add it into your routine. It's very cool. Okay, so my grip for the butterfly looks like this. For this version of it, this would be when I'm using it for a back vault. My thumb is on top on the slobber grips, and my forefingers are underneath. And when I use this for my back vault or my side vault, my position for a back vault, so a back vault is when the dog is going from the back of my body over top of my head. It's a blind vault, it's difficult. So you can't see the dog when you throw. You look back at the dog, you look up at the target in the sky, and you throw to here, okay? So a back vault is a straight up your back vault. A side vault is side to side. So you know what I'm talking about. For the back vault, this is my hand placement, and you want the disc coin tossing so that the top of the disc hits the bottom jaw of the dog. So if you imagine I'm the dog, my mouth is open, that is easier for the dog to catch when it coin tosses right in. So the direction that it's tossing is really important. So for a vault, because he's gonna be facing this way and his mouth is gonna be facing that way, I want it to toss this way. And the faster that it spins, the more likely the dog's gonna catch it, because we're waiting for it to spin and clip onto their bottom mouth. As soon as they feel it hit, they're gonna close their mouth. Okay, so the toss for this looks like that. Now, if we slow that down a little bit, it's an up pull and a down push. Okay, up, pull, down, push, like that. Now, if you need to throw this up in the air for a vault, especially for a back vault, it needs to be pretty high. And so when I'm throwing it, I'm looking back at my dog, I get down into vault position, and I throw like that. I'm looking up at my target, look at the dog, look up at my target, and snap and pull down. Okay, so you don't need to really throw it hard. It's more about this snapping action of the wrist. It's that push down that gets you that real fast coin rotation.
Where's the dog coming from?
That's for a back vault. The dog's coming from behind me. If I was doing a side vault, with Moxie, I had a butterfly side vault, and I threw it underneath my body, like this. So she would be on this side of me, because I'm left-handed, and I'd be looking at that target. So I'd be looking at her, and then I'd be throwing to the side, like that. Still the same exact grip and release, because the dog's gonna be on top of me, mouth facing this way, and I want the disc to be hitting them with the top rim clipping onto that bottom jaw. So that's when you're doing those vaults. So when you're throwing butterflies and trying to figure out what grip, I wanna make sure you're thinking about it coin tossing towards your dog, like this, okay? So you can do this grip, you can also do it like this, okay? Whatever's more comfortable for you. This one will have the disc hit upside down in the dog's mouth. So if your dog particularly likes catching upside down discs or flips your disc, they may like that grip a little bit better, and it may catch a little bit better from that one. Okay, now the next one is when you're throwing it to your dog. Okay, so if your dog's sitting right in front of you, they're not vaulting, their face is facing the other direction, so you need the disc to rotate in the other direction. So it's the same grip, thumb on one side, four fingers on the slobber grip this time. I don't know that it really matters which way the disc is facing. I like it this way. So it's the same thing. I'm going to push it down towards the dog's face and pull back. Now, anytime I'm doing this throw, I warn my dog that a butterfly is coming. Usually when I'm teaching them at first, I throw it just in front of their face, and I throw it slower. So I'll start by just doing that, so they can see that a disc is rotating oddly towards their face. And you want to throw it just in front of them. This can totally freak them out. You don't want to freak out your dog and have them not like frisbees coming towards them. So make sure that they know that this is a butterfly and that it's coming towards their face. Now let's say this pink disc right here is my dog. I'm going to aim, once your dog is comfortable with that a butterfly throw is coming and they're not freaked out by it, they're starting to try and catch it, You want to snap this right at their face, okay? So, because we want it to rotate and catch on that bottom jaw, same thing. This one's gonna rotate the other way because they're facing me and I want the disc to hit on their bottom jaw like that. So it's gonna rotate the opposite direction. I'm gonna aim right at the dog like this and I'm gonna snap and pull it back. Again, it's that pullback that really gets the nice fast rotation. The faster the rotation is, the more likely the dog is going to catch it. Notice I'm pulling my hand back. So I'm pointing it down towards the dog's face, pulling it back, and then when I release it, I'm pulling up with my hand. So it's out and I pull back. Out and pull back up. So I'm preparing it like this, and then I pull back, and that's what gives me the coin toss. You want to practice this with your dogs. I would start obviously doing it with the dog facing in front of you so they get comfortable with the throw, and a nice soft easy coin toss to start so they can see the flutter of the disc and they get used to that rotation.